Alright. Better. I have a lot of stuff that I have to recap you guys on because honestly, I mean, I don't even go anywhere or do anything, but crazy shit just finds its way into my life. My ex-boyfriend. Me and him had gone out for about, I want to say 8 months. We got really close, we got really serious, and then about 3 months ago, he started acting up. He was just talking about some really weird things. I mean, I'm weird, I can handle a lot, but it was too much for even me to handle. And he was also messing with some really bad stuff. At first, I just ignored it, thought it would go away eventually, and that he'd get over the new thing he became obsessed with, and then get obsessed with something else. I don't know. I decided to talk to my mom because my dad was kind of crazy in the same ways, so I thought maybe she could relate and tell me what to do. I honestly didn't know what to do. I talked to my mom, and she told me that she didn't want me talking to him anymore. I thought about this for a really long time because me and him have broken up before, and I knew more breakup could be bad, and I didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I don't like hurting anybody's feelings. I feel fucking terrible when I do. He starts talking about that crazy stuff again, and that's when I'm like, alright, I'm done with this. I tell him I'm done with this. I tell him straight up my mom doesn't even want me talking to him anymore. I'm totally honest with this guy. The next day, I get a message that says it's from his brother that he is in intensive care. I freak out and start crying and don't know what to say, so I'm just like texting his brother, like, oh my god, is he okay? What's going to happen? How did this happen? And then he said that he had died, and my whole world just fucking stopped. I blamed myself. I couldn't talk right for like a good 2 days after that. That's how much it affected me. I just felt terrible, and I'd never felt that bad in my life. Well, a few days after that, I get a Snapchat of my ex, and he says, "Look who's back." What the fuck? Just because you're pissed off at someone, you can't fake your own death. That's pretty messed up for fucking anyone to do. I mean, this guy, he had said some crazy shit, and he had done some crazy shit in the past. But this, honestly, why? I was so pissed that I fucking confronted him. And his crazy ass excuse was, oh yeah, I did die. For a long period of time, actually. That's when my brother messaged you. Then they shocked me back to life. The scars on my face and arms are gone because I made a deal with 2 people. What? How do scars just magically disappear? And his excuse for other things was, oh, I made a deal with a demon and shit, which is why I was trying to get out of that situation. Now he's changing it to something even crazier, that just 2 people magically made his scars go away. At that point, I just fucking blocked him from everything, and hopefully that's the last I'm going to hear of him. Another scary thing though is, there was this ex-girlfriend that he had told me was pretty crazy when she was emotional, and that she would send him anonymous messages when we were together. She also messaged me that he was in intensive care. So now I'm kind of like scared that we aren't together, so he's probably going to be like going to her and, you know, making these evil plans for me or something. I feel like I'm just in Scott Pilgrim versus the World right now. I have an evil ex alert. Who has an evil ex? Like, it's terrifying.